Greetings. I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And for all of you who are drunk right now, happy St. Patrick's Day. I almost say Happy Valentine's Day. That's a whole different kind of drunk. Uh, so, our intrepid wannabe villains right now, entrepreneurs, are on their way. Well, actually, they're in space now. They're on their way to a space station. And how did they wind up there? Let's see. Night.
Uh, they said we could go. I don't know. A package showed up. I remember that part. And then we're like, oh, let's go over to what's his name's apartment and open it there in case it blows up.
A hotel room, you mean? Yes.
Your apartment or whatever.
It's a hotel.
Yeah.
We're
We're
gonna
like, we're
blow
going
up
to
a
do it
hotel.
here. So we open it. And then we get a message saying, hey, there's supposed to be a package to deliver and you're not supposed to open it because somebody's going to be by shortly for it. And we're like, oh, crap. So we take it back to the apartment, wait for the dude to show up. And then he's like, oh, look, guess what? Here's all your stuff to go join the space program. But you have to leave shortly. Like, 2 of you have to leave right now and you'll leave later. Or something. So we had to go to the airport real fast.
Yeah, it
We
was
went to
you and I
Louisiana.
had 30 minutes to get to the airport.
And then we flew to Louisiana, I think, and then we went to Florida. Or something like that.
You and I went to Louisiana and the girls went to Florida, yeah. And then we all flew to the Antarctic.
Where there was
Cats.
apparently a secret launching place for a secret shuttle. Isn't that nice?
Well,
That
Oh yeah.
I'm sure
secret
before
prison
long.
space shuttle.
I'm sure before long the launching site will be, blockaded by the Russians, and yeah, so then we'll have to deal with that when we come back. Oh, I want a ship, guys. Can we? Can we get picked up by a military style destroyer and then just take the ship for our own?
Oh. Oh dear.
Acer walks up. I'm the captain now. You are the captain now.
That's fucking it, right? Sorry.
So it's gonna. They let you know it'll take 2 days to get to the space station prison. So you have plenty of time to plan, get together, talk. Of course, seeing a couple of the security people and a couple of the scientists getting together is maybe a little odd if you do it too often.
Not when you conference call in your head.
Yeah.
Yep, that's probably really helpful. Let's everyone. Let's everyone give me a empathy roll.
Ooh, I can empathize. Can I? Actually, can it? Can Acer empathize? Uh-oh. Uh. Did you? You said empathy?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's better than Shadowhound.
Uh-oh.
Right?
At the end of each session, is that when we can do those little skill swaps, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I
I'll have
was
to-
going to move, not empathy, I was going to move lore up a little bit, so, it's not a 0. Now that we're, we realize we should be using lore a lot more.
Yeah.
Go.
I've been slowly working fight up there.
Oh, good.
We're gonna need it.
You guys and your roles.
What did you expect us to do? We're heartless bastards.
That is true.
Oh,
That is true.
is that hopefully for our buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, Julia pulls Acer aside. I think these people are, well, at least the few scientists we have here, they don't like the idea of going in there and leaving these people and blowing them up. So I'd keep an eye out and see if any of them want to help us get people off. She immediately turns red. Off of the station.
I think this is the first time Acer's ever actually smiled in front of Julia. But it's a big one and it's actually got, teeth showing. um so what you're saying is you think we may have some people here who aren't entirely opposed to supers, or do you see something else?
It sounded like they didn't like the idea of anyone being trussed up in space and left alone. The about the guard people, they keep to themselves. We'll have to talk to the other two.
She kind of rolls her eyes. She knows those two. Trust me, Julia, if you didn't see anything, they didn't see anything.
So we've got four actual other scientists and the two pilots. And I don't think the pilots care because they're not going to be going onto the ship. They're not going to be doing anything but driving, I think.
All right, maybe we can use them for the time being. I don't. Well, first things first, I imagine. Acer's thinking about this for a second. We'll drag everyone into a conference call. Julia, go ahead and explain to them what you explained to me.
The scientists who were asking the questions about what's going on, I think they wouldn't be adverse to helping us out. Or at least helping us if we let them think we're doing it for humanitarian reasons.
But then wouldn't we have to take everyone out of there?
We do what we can. And they would probably understand it if we explain. They might not understand it too well because, scientists.
Yeah, but most of the security super's dead.
Yeah,
Julia,
they're not really friendly up here.
Julia, if you want to point out one or two of them you think might be able to help us, we'll see what we can do. But remember, the plan is to have this station go up in Flames don't work the same way in space, but you get the idea.
I understand.
If you have
But the
any...
actual mission is just to get one of them off. Maybe we can get multiple off the station, even if we don't wind up exploding it.
That seems to be a good idea. 2 of them actually seemed somewhat promising. The investigator, she really doesn't have any reason to be up here. And then was he a scientist? The one that amplifies powers.
As far as I remember that name, he was a suspected terrorist, a political activist. You know, those two things get a little bit mixed up in the government's eyes.
Yeah. Well, I'd say those 2 are potentially useful to us and maybe even partners or workers down the road. As for Mr. Bend Everything at 90 degrees, let's not.
I don't like the idea of him now. The other one's a total mystery. They don't even have a name for him.
Well, I believe that's our main target, correct?
Oh. Your main target has a name, and that name is, where is he? Got a list of people right here. Robert Cameron.
Cam Rob.
There is
Well, Rob Cam, but okay.
the one she's talking about is just listed as John Doe because he's never had not acknowledged or been identified to have any whatever name.
We might take a look at him. Let's see here. But I give you permission, if you see anyone that might be helpful to us, to point them out and we'll see what we can do.
All right.
And if it looks like we need to leave this station in one piece, well, it's unfortunate, but we can always... I was about to say we can always come back, but I have a feeling once this is done...
Either there won't be a place to come back to, or they'll empty everything out
Correct.
before we can get back.
Correct.
So we can't shoot a rocket at it later. Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a... Oh, and by the way, Robert Cameron, I can actually, with some slight with some slight alterations, I get Robo Camera. Rob Cam, Robo Camera.
That's funny.
Well, he is family to Lexica, so.
True.
Well, as Julia put it, let's work on getting people off this station.
She turns red again. The good thing you guys aren't there to see it. You're just talking in your head, but she's right there with you, Asa.
Yeah.
And she does kind of, nudge Julia and just shake her head. All right. Well, if you want us to... Well, yeah. I'm going to have to probably rely on the lady with the +3 in empathy to hopefully, spot people.
Probably. Yeah.
At least one of the pilots would be awesome.
Especially after the cold shoulder you gave to the one person that sort of approached you last week.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably think you're the next Mengele. Who knows?
Well, with luck, they think that I'm someone else from another section of the government that's here.
That's another possibility. Yeah.
That's the air she's trying to give off, like, ooh, super secret black ops. Like this isn't already super secret black ops.
Yeah. Let's take some off the book soldiers, send them to a space station in space, prison in space. Extra off the books. So that's really Black Ops.
I bet you if we started digging through budget money, we'd probably find money for this station somewhere
Probably.
hidden in the Space Force Defense Fund.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Is that still a thing?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Very sorry about that. Then that's no.
Yep.
Okay, leaving the subject. Yes. Huh. So Julia goes to mingle with those people. What are you two guys who hang out with the military folks doing? Especially you, Skinny. I mean, right?
I'm already perturbed with most of their comments from the meeting before, so I'm keeping my contact to a minimum so that they don't say something stupid and I have to fucking kill them before we get up there.
I fucking love it. I've
You're
never
trying to kill people before you get up there.
I've never seen Knight that angry about that.
Wait, what did I say to him?
Basic Yeah, go ahead.
Basically it sounds like Whitewater is a anti-supers
Oh, okay.
military.
I thought they said something specifically to him.
No.
Like Shadowhound's in this weird position because, in a weird way, he has a similar feeling. He specifically hunts down people. Well, takes hits on people with superpowers, but at the same time, he knows he has them, and they're not. He doesn't really care. So he's probably talking with them a little bit, but he's
Well,
normally a quiet guy, anyways.
I was
So
gonna
it's more of
say.
a
Go ahead.
yeah, it's more of a when they talk to him, he'll respond and maybe laugh once or twice, if
And
ever.
probably slink away when people make the observation that the ship might be a little unstable because the lights keep dimming.
Yeah. Probably they're like, what these fucking lights? We're on a spaceship and they're and the
I was
lights
gonna
are dimming.
say, the big difference between you and them is you feel like you have a right to exist. They don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. It's a couple of days of Julia snooping around. You're gonna still be standoffish and act like government, Acer?
Oh, yeah, if they think I'm government, perfect. They think I'm part of the deep state government. That don't have no problem by me. Wow, sorry. I don't know where that came from. Probably a couple states south and east of where I live, maybe.
Wow, we can't get off the subject.
What subject?
Okay, moving on. Okay, at a certain point, let's see. Oh yes, near the end of the first day, people some of them get woken up too, because sleeping shifts. For let's call it a once in a lifetime occurrence. One of the stars, way out, who knows how far. Well, they'll figure it. Yes, astrophysicists that are working there will figure it out. Has increased in brightness a lot.
Huh?
Last time anybody saw something like that was about 2,000 years ago,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
or at least that's what the stories say.
Um. Uh. Okay, so let's just put it this way: stars don't get dimmer or brighter, but there
Unless,
are things in
unless
the
they
way
supernova.
of those stars that block the light getting to us. So what just went out of the path of that star to make shit super fucking bright? Go ahead, sorry.
No, they get the good old telescopes out to watch it and call down to well, they don't call down to Houston. They call down to let them know that they can see it.
I'm gonna
They're
listen
told
in. You go ahead.
and they're told to observe.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's not like they're keeping secrets when it comes to what their directives are. So
Well, I was
and
gonna
what
say
and
I'm
then
probably sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I'll probably just listen in on their minds, see if I can get any information.
The two astrophysicists are have opposing opinions. One that some large amount of matter has been pulled away by a gravity field, and the other that perhaps there's been a supernova of amazing size. Who knows how far away? They're still trying to calculate that based on the telescopes and such.
And this is why I'm an amateur astronomer. I forgot about supernovas.
I could have titled this episode "Sunshine Supernova," but that would be weird. I
Intergalactic
haven't heard.
interplanetary.
Yeah, you've already had
Super.
intergalactic. That was
Mm-hmm.
the that was the one where you guys found out that that signal came from space, from far away in space.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember what I named what I titled these episodes.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Um, okay. Yeah, probably do a little conference call. And anybody else hearing strange things?
Are the guys down below saying anything?
Um, few of them are looking. They seem to be stargazer, dreamy-eyed types. The other ones don't give a shit. They're there for a mission.
Yeah. Just no.
Oh, and then you got let's see. Of course, there's always one who's nicknamed Preach,
God.
and he's wondering whether this could be a sign, a portent.
Oh my
Some
god, he's not only is his name Preach, he's one okay.
you know, there's always one guy nicknamed Preach in the movie in the movies when there's a military group, and he's the guy that usually gets killed first.
Ooh, are you letting us in on some secrets?
No, I just remembered
I could
the
make
three times.
I could make that come true.
We really could.
Mental blast. Shut up, Preach. He
Mhm.
dies.
This is dies. Then everyone does believe him. They're like, "Oh God, it's happening."
Just a random thought. I've gone too many days to be invisible, and it's driving me nuts.
Oh, yeah, we're all out of our comfort zone here. Remember, Acer hasn't had her mask on in over a day.
Yeah. People are seeing her face, and it's driving her
Shadowhound,
crazy.
normal. He's used,
Shadowhound, normal.
he's used to trying to blend in to get to at least somewhere near his targets.
Normal my ass.
And gruff and quiet. That's sort of the par for the course with that group. And then there's Julia, who's not in garb, which is driving her crazy.
Yeah, sans the like, let's kill all superpower people feeling. He's it's normal.
Now, Knight, were you going to do something about this feeling?
What is this feeling? This sudden feeling? Wicked.
I don't know. Maybe during a random bathroom adventure. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll just go in there, go invisible for a few minutes. Ah.
He goes to the bathroom and relieves himself.
This is
I just imagine, I can see that him just staring in the mirror as he slowly fades away, and he's just like,
You feel his power activated on the other side of
Yeah.
the door.
Hey, what are you doing in there?
yeah.
Right?
Okay. All right. Too funny. So we've got potential supernova, potential dark matter moving. We've got breach. And of course, this distracts people from talking about what the mission is, or at least it distracts the scientists because scientists.
Yeah.
But at least it looks like that gives Julia a chance to get closer to them. You know, physicist.
Oh, sure. She can
Physicist and
actually.
astrophysics.
Yeah, I can easily see that. What do you, what do you think? Oh God, what is Sal? What do you think, Sally? I think I'm a psychologist. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they might not ask you because you're a psychologist.
Oh no, but I could see Julia asking, just to be
Yeah.
facetious. What do you think? I think I'm a psychologist. Anyways,
Anyway, so those lovely things are happening, and that brightness lasts for several hours. It's very nice, and people are muttering that they're probably going crazy down on the ground. If that's going on, people are probably trying to find out exactly what's under it so that they can bring gifts. You know, somebody being born. Is there a manger there?
Oh.
Now I have to come up with that with where and
I was gonna say, now
because
you've just unleashed the Antichrist on the world.
I've
Perfect.
got to I've got to figure it out because I didn't expect to think about that before. Like, wait a minute, yeah, people would be going to where it's
Yeah, they
over.
would be going to Bethlehem this time of year, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a different one. That's a different thing though, because
Yeah.
stars are not geosynchronous.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot of people going to a lot of places depending on what time they start.
Wherever they are, let's just hope it's out of the way of where we're going to land this thing.
yeah. Or not.
I didn't think we were actually going to land correctly, but hey, we'll see what happens.
Oh, I'm
Not
talking
time to
about the
land
space
yet.
station. See, here's the thing. We don't even have to blow up the space station if we just deorbit it.
Just deorbit it and wait a few weeks.
Oh, I mean, you could probably screw it up bad enough. It's, yeah, suddenly, oh, our apoapsis is inside the center of the Earth. That's a bad thing. The next few
Yeah,
hours, even.
yeah, that's true.
Of course, I don't know if this thing has that much fuel or how big it, depending on how big it is. Sorry. Keep getting off topic, sci-fi nerd.
Yep, science nerd too. And I have to prevent myself from bringing up another movie because we were about to go off into another tangent. Okay. So that calms down after a few hours. Physicists are still figuring out, and as far as they can tell, um, that those coordinates, well, at least in that direction, lead. There aren't any visible stars in our galaxy. So that's coming from even further away.
Oh. Lovely. You just love filling us with existential dread, don't you?
It's not actually a star. It's a ship with its bright lights.
You
Yeah,
can't
the,
point
Oh,
that out.
God.
I've already apologized beforehand.
a spaceship with the headlights on. Perfect.
All right,
Somebody left
Knight.
their
Shut up, Knight. Don't give him ideas.
I'm glad we
Space-
agree.
space truck.
Oh shit. Hmm. Run
Space
us over
truckers of
like
the movie.
run
That's
us over
very
like the
funny.
bright blue marble we are.
Oh no, the Vogons are here. Okay, I'm making too many references at once. So things calm down finally, and people go back to sleep. People who gave a shit are now calm. Preaches, reading the Bible, getting ribbed, of course, because it's like, come on, man, we're here in space. You see any angels around here? We went up as high as you can go. He gives them the brush off, that sort of thing.
That might become part of my treasure. That could be fun.
Hey, look, this Bible's going to space. We really don't want to. Yeah, and just a note, Knight. We really don't want to test whether you can get home from where you are.
My answer is yes. Not alive though.
Oh, no, it's a long-term plan. We're figuring it out as we go. Uh, something milling in my head. It'll be a long-term plan.
All right. I guess about the time that Acer should start, taking kind of a look at. So, how many people are expected to be on the station again?
All right, there's a crew of a dozen people who work on the station, and then there's the 5 inmates in various stages of either incarcerated, and under the um, dampening power of one of the Jacob's engines, or incarcerated under the power of one of the Jacob's engines, and or what's the word? When they stick something in your blood to make you go to sleep. Wow, the word's gone.
Oh, sedated.
Dated, yay. That's
Would
the
you
word.
say sedatives?
Set, set a give? No, sorry.
No, we said opposable thumbs are nice.
Oh, I have those.
Yeah, but Oliver doesn't. Now, can we continue? And how many people are on this ship?
How many people on this ship? Including you 4. Let's see. There's 12, 10 other security people, 4 other scientists, and 2 pilots. So 12. My brain's gone. Wow. Why don't I just say 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 12? 20.
Okay.
That is not right.
20
It's
personnel.
22.
Okay.
It's 22, isn't it? Yeah. I used to be able to do a really complicated math equations in my head. No,
28. 4,
no,
2, 10, and 12 would be 28.
not 10 and 12. The 4 of you, 4 other scientists,
8,
2 pilots, and
10,
and Whitewater.
22.
Never mind, I misheard. Yeah.
All right. So they're preparing to get you guys to the space station, which I have to shrink because I can't see. What the hell? There we go. Okay, I do want to point out that they do. Now, do you guys remember that right here is where you'll be docking?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a mini debriefing. And the inner spokes, at least the bigger inner spokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are where the cells are. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I see. That's what happened. I just need to fix something. Trying to change how well the why does that not work? Oh, that's why. Because I'm dumb. There it is. Opacity of the grid. Does that change anything? That just makes it more confusing. Darn it. Never mind.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I was going to try and make the grid lines a little easier to see, but you can't really do that
You can change the
because
color of them.
no, there are other grid lines that
Yeah,
make
I've
it
seen
work.
them.
Yeah.
And really doing it by grid lines is not going to work because stuff works by zones.
You can always just remove the grid lines and just stick with whatever's on the sheet.
That's what I think I'm going to do. Just change the opacity to you can't see. I can't see you.
Yeah, because we can hold Alt to place our tokens wherever without being on a grid.
Yep.
And you could even shrink down our tokens if you wanted to.
Actually, that is a better grid than the grid. Because it has the larger squares as well as the smaller ones inside. Just one moment. I have a couple of cats that tell to calm down.
I know that feeling, right, cats?
Oh, you're talking about actual cats. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sometimes you got to tell them to calm the fuck down and stop hissing at each other because they're grab assing in the middle of the night. All right. It is a very cool looking station, but I haven't assigned anything except for those and a couple of those cells and a couple other things where I know where they are. And
Okay.
now I'm trying to make sure there's nothing I missed doing before you guys get there, and I think not. Oh yes, there was one thing.
Uh-oh. Because I was going to say shortly before we docked, tell everyone,
Mm-hmm.
all right, as soon as we get docked, we're on the clock. We need to get everything taken care of before they settle into a routine here on the vessel. Because the longer we're here, the more time people have figured out, the more time people have to figure out who's allowed to be here, who's not allowed to be here, and things like that. So we need to work fast.
Okay.
Yeah, there was that one more thing. Nice, a 5. Very good.
Uh-oh.
A little after your prep speech, Julia comes to you
Hmm.
and hands you something slightly odd looking, but it's got a very distinct shape. Once you take into the account the parts that seem to be made from other parts from around here.
What did you
Quite
make,
gunship.
Jules?
I made you something to shoot with.
Ooh.
Is
Just in
anybody else?
case.
Is anybody else around?
No.
Okay, yeah. No, quickly looking left, right, kind of takes it. How does it work?
Oh.
She gives you a handful of what look to be nuts.
Look
The
that.
barrel is hexagonal, so
Oh, perfect.
Magnetic.
Stick the. Go ahead.
Magnetics. It's basically a Gauss gun, but it's a Gauss rail gun. It's not very powerful because the barrel's so short, but that means you won't break the hull.
She quickly puts it in her pocket and actually wraps Julia in a big hug, almost before Acer realizes what she's doing, and like after a second, like backs up, like thank you. I shall definitely use this.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah,
about
you've
when
never.
people come through.
What's that?
That's about when people come through and start informing folks they need to put on their intermediary suits for the crossover from the atmosphere of the ship to the atmosphere of the
Oh, is there?
station.
So are we not airlocked in?
Oh, you're airlocked in, but the pressure's going to be different.
Okay.
Those sort of things. Don't want your ears breaking or anything. So it's not
Ah,
like you're putting on a full space suit.
potato,
More like
potato.
an EVA suit. Just just don't go out the wrong door.
Yeah, that would be yeah. So why did this vessel burn up on reentry? Well, sir, it looks like someone left a window open. Remind me why we allowed rolling down windows in a space vessel. I'll see
I don't
myself out,
know.
sir.
I don't know, sir. It came from the same section that put the screen doors in all those submarines.
Ah.
All right. So let's see. The astrophysicists get to stay until everything's clear. Psychologist gets to go. The physicist gets to go in case something needs a quick fix it, because astrophysicists look up. Physicists look at what's right in front of them.
Oh, so the psychologist you said gets to go. Well, shit.
Yeah, that's you.
Really? I had no clue. Shit.
Yep. So you're going. Um, Julie is going. The medical doctor's going, and a contingency of all 12 Whitewater employees is going.
Oh, shit. How much longer until the rest of the crew can be expected to come aboard?
Well, if everything, once you guys have gone through and made sure everything is okay, then if they need to, they can. The pilots can come through. Although it looks like they don't mind just hanging out in the ship.
Sure.
The astrophysicists will go, and the chemist will go.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
You guys in your cute little EVA suits.
yep.
Which leave very little to hide things in. It's got a couple pockets. Good thing for Acer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have a stunt. I'm gonna use that stunt.
And the security team has externally from their suits their shock baton and taser.
Right, and plus, you know, we've already been vetted to get up here. It's not like we could have, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So let me see. I'll make a token for the entire freaking team of what are they? Whitewater wannabe soldier. Oh, there are probably a lot of ex-soldiers in there, so we'll just call them soldiers.
You know,
Oh, there we go.
they've been
Mhm.
taught how to shoot, but have they been taught how to block mental blasts?
It's called if someone gets mental blast, everybody dog piles on the person who did it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Fight by numbers.
Yeah, they could try. Alrighty. Well.
There we go. Why is this so huge? There we go. Actually made him clear. Cool. And one for that would have been perfect for someone else later. Astronaut.
Hold on. Wait. Night?
Mhm.
Not night. Shadowhound.
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 What's up?
Running a strange course.
Isn't one of your collaterals just killing everything that's not named?
Yes.
That's why everybody has a name.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah, he said priest. He gave him a name at least.
Yeah. But
Remember, I read off all
not
all
all
the
of the
names of the-
scientists have a name, correct?
Actually, they do. Yay. Ramirez, Stevenson, Fitzgerald, and Burns. Haha, they're immune now. And the pilots are Robinson and Kirby.
So they would just be attacked like normal people then.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
my collateral doesn't do specifically damage.
I thought it attacked everybody in the area.
Oh, true.
Yes.
It
They
does things
take
for the
a
pilot.
moderate mental consequence.
Okay. Perfect. Because then I just give everyone 2 mental stress every round they're inside my aura. Go ahead, sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying to find another.
Oh, I was gonna say, can always. Alright, well, we're going to be outnumbered, so let's try and do this the nice and quiet way. Now, everybody, please keep a lookout for suppression systems. They get kind of nasty.
I actually kind of look towards oh my god, I forgot her name.
Julia.
Julia?
Oh yeah, steampunker Julia. And I'm just like, do you think she can disable them?
Well, we're in conference call, so why don't you ask her?
Sorry, do you think you can disable them, Julia?
I probably could. I take a little work. And hopefully there's not a lot of leakage out of the cells from them. I don't know where they're positioned or whether they're inside walls.
What if you can you just turn off the ones we want you to turn off and then ruin the consoles?
If it's set up that way, yes.
If it's set up that way. Lovely.
They might have them hardwired in so that they're always on.
Hmm.
They
That-
probably do.
Yes, that would suck.
Hmm. So we need to find our way to a control station of some sort.
Yeah, I want to get on this station so I can find a little secret room to hide in, turn invisible, and go walk around.
All right.
Yep. And I guess for her part, Acer is going to first find our main. Well, first find all of. Basically, identify where our targets are.
We're a psychiatrist, so technically all you have to do is ask. Like,
Well,
who am I
pretty
seeing
much.
first? And then you could be like, I'm gonna pick a team to come with me in case things go south, and you pick me and Knight.
Yeah.
And from the Whitewater commander, you get. I don't know who you're supposed to see first, but you'll have to hold on until we get in contact with the staff and check out these prisoners. You're pretty sure he didn't want to say prisoners?
Wait, so he's telling me I can't see the prisoners for psyche evals until what?
We have to get on board and check with the
Oh,
current
yeah.
staff.
Yeah.
So everybody gets in. Yay.
We're not gonna make any Starfinder-esque rolls to make sure we don't go flying off into the abyss.
Oh.
Not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining. I just. Yeah.
You're not jumping from one ship to another.
Well, good.
Although everything is a lot tougher to navigate. At least when you were on the ship, there was a constant push semi downward.
This jail doesn't spin.
It does. It's just not 1G.
Right.
So don't jump too high. Clunk.
Oof. So so it's not 1G. What is it set to essentially?
Probably 0.5.
Oh, okay. So it's like moon almost. Whee.
And you have to remember the outsides is where the gravity is the strongest. Okay, enough me
Yeah,
being a nerd. Let's go.
The further away from the center you get, yeah, it's stronger it is. Check on this one just by looking in the small glass window in the thick door, and they check on the plate next to it. It says John Doe, and Commander says, "All right, the John Doe is secure." But no response from the staff.
Huh.
Stay close.
Yeah.
Tonight you teleport. Tonight you don't want to teleport to those places you don't know, please.
Especially in space.
Oh god. Uh-oh.
Okay? You don't want to wind up here.
Well,
Is that-
slowly walking around to that one.
Because right there is empty space.
Yes, yes it is. How astute of an astute observation, my good sir.
So they start going around. So they get to about where where
I
Knight
pulled-
was.
I
Did
pulled
you
my-
just pull?
I pulled myself away because I'm just gonna be with Acer's token for now, unless we split up. That'll be easier, so we're not trying to drag 3 different tokens around.
Yeah.
Oh, so is Knight going off and doing his own thing?
And Knight's doing his own thing. I'm
Okay.
essentially your token.
Perfect.
Okay,
'Cause I'm-
Knight.
yeah.
Um, this one that you've gotten to is open and empty.
Oh shit.
What's the plaque say? Sorry, I'm not there.
The Whitewater guy checks a panel on the wall here where he is and says, "Okay, readouts say there's no atmospheric leaks or problems like that shit." So he takes off his small helmet and takes a deep breath in. Good. I don't have to wear that shit.
Acer
Ruins your
keeps.
peripheral vision.
Hmm.
A lot of the other guys do it too.
I don't.
No, Acer doesn't for the moment.
Okay. Notice
I
roll.
would.
Notice
Yeah.
rolls for Acer and Shadowhound.
Okay.
Oh, no modifier.
I can notice, maybe. I can notice.
Okay, so you notice that the ones that have taken off their helmets, they are looking around a little bit oddly and sniffing the air and sniffing to see if whatever it is they seem to smell is in there inside their evac suits. And
What? What's
Probably
the
blood.
matter?
it's just a little ripe in here. Don't worry, Doc.
Hmm. Well, let's go figure out where the fruit has spoiled.
So he gets to about there. All right. Isaacs, aka Crooked Man, is missing.
Shit. The one we didn't want out. Oh, fuck.
Of course, we said we didn't want him, and now he's the one that broke out, man. You know it was gonna happen.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the door's not so much broken
As it is bent in
open.
half.
It's bent 90 degrees. It's bent 90 degrees, yeah.
How did I know?
Yeah. So they instruct the commander instructs them to keep you scientists surrounded.
Oh, thank God.
It's
They can die.
safer.
They can die safely.
You're there, Knight?
Uh-oh.
You found the mess hall.
Is it a
And
mess?
yes. There's about a dozen people. You're still wearing your helmet and such, Knight?
Yeah, I never took it off.
Good for you, because it doesn't look like it smells good in there because they're all incapacitated, i.e., their limbs are bent at 90 degrees and sort of linked together like a human chain, and they are moaning in pain.
Oh shit, they're alive.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Well, human centipede meet human chain.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mentally think, oh, y'all are going to love this room.
Why? What's the problem with it?
Well, somebody made a human chain out of the people up in here. There's like 12 people chained together.
Did you...
Did you say, wait, what?
Lovely.
Maybe I feign seeing something I don't and point to, one of the guards. Did I see something down that hall? Pointing the way towards wherever Knight is.
Well, we're going there.
Yeah, that's the way you're headed.
I still do it anyways because I can.
Well, that makes him have all the boys stop. He tells you three scientists, "You're probably going to want to stay here for now. We're going to go ahead. You seem to have seen something."
Acer's not laughing. I'm laughing because this is hilarious. Um, look at the four of them and go. The other two of them, and go inside heads. Well, they're going to be dealing with the human chain in a moment.
I think I'm going with them though,
Oh,
unless
yeah.
unless he says someone should stick behind. Like,
Julia, I think now is your and I's time to well, hmm. I think it's your and I's time to find who we're looking for.
All right. Looking at my list. What about Sabinson? She nods towards the medical doctor. Because
Forgot
it's
about
just
her.
you three there.
I mean, it's one person. You have empathy.
I know.
Well, hell, you could be like, hey, let's see if we can find a safer spot. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I know. I don't have empathy though. I have
Well, not empathy, but your mind control. Influence,
rapport.
that's the word.
Yeah. Probably look and say,
Especially since you know that there's something up ahead that they might need to see.
they might not need to see, or they might
They
want
might
to
need
see.
to see.
Oh,
Might want to see. No,
Yeah.
probably don't want to see. Nobody wants to see that.
I'd probably look at the doctor and say, Doctor, if they need help, it's best we're probably nearby, correct?
They put us here and asked us to wait for a reason. Now, you did you roll yet?
Oh no, that was out of
Oh, you're not using the power yet.
not
Gotcha.
yet. But since I get a little bit of resistance, I'm impatient. I'm not going to wait.
Yeah.
I really do think we should go and see if there might be something wrong. It's already been far too long.
At the point, so he goes ahead of you two, which means he's now with the group as the group gets there.
That's fine by me. All right, Julia, where do we need to go?
Probably back to where he was looking at a panel.
All right.
Nothing between us and it except an empty room. So let's go.
All right, we're gonna head
Going
back
back
that
there.
way.
Let me see what I can do. And she starts fiddling with the lovely panel to find out where who is and what condition the rooms are in. Night. You've moved on. Let's see.
You're in danger.
You hear some footsteps coming your way. And it's two people. There always a need. Why is there always a need for tokens? Gotta make them all the same freaking token.
Well, this is called the fate system. I don't know what that has to do with tokens. It,
Roll 20.
it sounded good in my head.
Roll 20's fault.
But don't you know you have disadvantage in daylight? They asked to the half vampire. Well, it's called Dungeons and Dragons, not Daylight and Dragons, he replies.
Oh dear God, what is that? They've got some freaky tokens in here.
Yes, they do. I'm glad somebody else agrees with me.
He puts out some freaky token. Oh God, what are we facing?
Chill. The four-legged, the four-legged beholder with 25 eyes is the only thing I could find to represent your new NPC.
Which only has 20 eyes.
Well, you're not wrong there.
Let's put that there. Represent two people.
Ooh.
One of them's a pretty tall. Looks to be 60, maybe 70, which means that's got to be the power amplifier. He's a tall black guy, very old looking.
Oh shit.
And the other one seems to be a younger, much younger than that man, and he's walking around, sort of helping the old man along. But there's something odd about him. He's short, and it looks like the reason he's short is because all of his limbs are sort of accordioned.
Mm-hmm. Fuck.
What?
I.e., he makes things bend at right angles because everything he is bent at right angles.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking accordion is like, like they're all like
No.
scrunched up. I was like,
No.
does he have like
No.
a unscrunchy power where he just like
No.
extends an arm?
More
Sort
like
of like he's a rigid version of that.
think like 6 in Little Nightmares 2 when oh maybe people haven't seen that. Okay.
I have not.
Forever
Shadow
Hand.
alone. What's
Wait,
that?
what? 6 looks like normal child.
Have you finished Little Nightmares 2?
I've never played it.
Okay, well then, sorry. I won't spoil the shit. For everyone on YouTube, I'm sorry.
Now, this might help him picture it. There's a reason his code name is the Crooked Man. You remember the old nursery rhyme? There was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile.
No, I've never heard that one.
Oh, wow, that's well, I'm an old man. Never mind. just realizing
Just
it's
ignore
an
me.
age thing.
Oh, you mean just kind of looks like the guy with the long arms from Little Nightmares. Just they're short, but gangly looking.
Oh, well, no, that's not what I meant, but...
Not quite.
No,
Okay.
no.
Those arms are scary.
Yes.
But imagine if you could take those arms and scrunch them back down to a normal length, and every time you pushed them in, they kind of crinkled like an accordion.
Right.
And then,
Okay.
then you left them at normal length, all accordioned up like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're walking by you, right? Are you becoming visible and saying hi and waving hi to them? 'Cause it seems like they're on their way to the mess hall where a lot of people are linked up together, and there's a whole lot of new people there. You know, the team.
No, I'm
And
gonna follow behind him.
And Shadowhound.
I'm gonna let them go ahead, then I'm gonna follow in behind them and see what they do.
I'm in danger.
Now, By the time they get to about there, at least one of the Whitewater people have notices them, and yeah, their powers seem to be what you'd expect, Shadowhound, since you
Yeah.
know what they are, which is very nasty on one end and very cool on the other.
And
Sort of
it's
like
being amplified.
the opposite of yours.
Being amplified. Oh dear.
And yes, Crooked Man's being amplified. Let's see. Give me a physique roll, Shadowhound. I hit the wrong button. Yes, I hit the wrong.
I'm okay with that one. You know.
No, I just accidentally popped out the chat window.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hate doing that.
I didn't know that could happen until just now.
So, well, I don't need to give your characters any permission, but Acer would understand if you spared Crooked Man right now.
I mean, he might not be bad if he's helping this old man around.
No, maybe not. But maybe he's just using him as a tool. Who knows? We'll find out.
So
That's why I'm just following behind and observing and see what they do.
yeah, a couple of the Whitewater guys kind of crumble to the floor, or at least it would be crumble to the floor, except it's because their legs are now bending outward at 90 degrees.
Oh, that must hurt. I wonder if he's screaming.
Yeah, there is screaming. There is now screaming in the halls, which sets off an actual round of actual screaming instead of just moaning from the others, because they've been in pain for a while.
There we go.
Deck the halls with screaming bullshit. Fa la 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 la.
You sort of felt a tremble in your limbs, Shadowhound, but nothing major happened.
Yeah. I'm a shut everything down. The lights will flicker a little bit. Like ding, 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 ding. I'm sorry, Knight, but I really don't want to risk having my limbs bent.
Why
I'm not gonna
not?
I'm not fighting this guy, but I'm gonna shut this down quickly.
You don't
And
want
then I
your
just need to go
limbs?
touch him and use his powers.
You don't want your limbs corkscrewed? Why?
You know, I just want to avoid that. It just does not sound fun.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
All right, so is there a role for you shutting things down, or does it just make it hard?
No, it just makes it hard for powers to be used.
Okay.
If it's a targeted if it's a power that targets someone, that person gets a +6 to resist. If it's a power that does not target anyone, or if it's like the empower ability, they just have to overcome a +6. Is it will? I think I gotta double check. Yeah, +6 will
Gotcha.
opposition.
So we've got the leader of the Whitewater group. Stand down, Iverson. I forgot Avion's last name. Wilkins. Stand down. We're here to get you back in your cells.
I wish we had Acer to talk to the guy mentally.
Well, I'm considering there's still a link between us. We talked with
Between
Knight
you
over.
guys,
Right, but
Yeah,
you can't
so-
talk to him because you can't see him.
No,
So
but
I'm
you
just
would you would need to call Acer over.
yeah. It's like, well, at this point, too much is going to happen in the next moments. But you'll get the alert. I'll just be like, Bendy boy and The amplifier note are over here.
No shit, I'll be over.
Okay, speaking of trying to get past a 6,
But now, guys, should I attack the guards?
If we can neutralize all the guards here, fucking awesome. Oh, that's a 0.
yeah, it's a 0. So that's fine. That's something that worked.
Oh,
All right,
he's
are you
still
going to do anything? You going to do anything, Knight?
I don't know. I'm gonna stay back because apparently I'm gonna become visible and everybody's gonna see me.
Yeah, probably best. It looks
All
like a
right.
horror scene right now. There's cries, screaming, bent bodies. The lights are flickering, dimming. There's strange growling noises.
Let me know when Knight gets there. Not Knight, Acer gets there.
Okay. Acer, you can move a zone unless you want to run for it. Then you can roll athletics and move one zone per number of successes.
Is
And the
there a
zone is like
minimum to that?
4. The minimum is just going to be moving one zone.
Okay, there's no reason not to. Except that athletics score, but
That might be a reason not to. Depends.
oh god. Oh god.
Okay, so you move to the next, as if you had walked.
Is
You
it
run, step on
there?
something,
Did you say
wind
there?
up. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Those 4 are you're in are another zone. You know.
Yep.
Alrighty then. So, by succeeding in that role, Amp has amplified Crooked Man's power, giving him the what is it? Well, giving him the
Empowered boost.
yeah, give him the empowered boost, and Crooked Man uses that for a +2. And then he will also spend a fate point for his own +2 for the Crooked Man who walks a crooked mile. So that's +4 to his roll this time. That gets past your 6.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So give me a physique roll.
Now this is targeting me as well, though, so I get a +6, right? Because if it's a targeting thing, I get a +6 to the opposition to check.
Yeah, it's a target. Wait, is it targeted if it's
What?
doing
Oh,
a
it did.
group?
Hold on, I gotta re-roll that. That's why I don't know if it's actually if so like my power. Oh no, that's a bad one. I don't think he rolls. Is his power something you have made up? Bending
Yeah,
people.
I made it
Yeah. So
up.
if it's
Yeah.
something, because it's weird. Because if you're targeting someone, like my power isn't something that targets someone. It's an AOE effect. It just kind of happens, and they roll to resist. If he's doing it as like a target people, then they would roll to resist, and he wouldn't need to roll uh, to do anything. He wouldn't need to roll at all. Now, what the empower would probably do then is reduce the opposition to his ability. So instead of a +6, I would get a +4 to whatever his flat opposition is. But if you don't have that calculated, Ah,
So
it's
his
weird.
stat would be 9 with the +4. Wait, 5,
Or plus
5,
two, sorry.
4,
Plus 2 and plus
5
2.
+ 2 + 2, so that's 9. So you get a +6, and so do the
Yeah, all the
White
guards.
Ward.
Sadly, I wish I could just make it me. No, fate point. I have one.
You
I
roll a
really don't. I
well,
rolled
yeah,
all negatives. Yikes.
you rolled all negatives. Wow.
Yeah.
You're
Except
you're
one.
gonna fate point that, gotcha, and re-roll it.
Oh my god.
Got
It's
worse. How did that
it's all
happen?
negatives and a 0. I don't I'm sorry, but everyone's gonna get hurt next round.
Okay, let's see. That's 3 getting through. You as a player character can take it as 3 stress. However you want to handle
I mean,
that.
physical stress?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I feel my
Meanwhile,
bones like
the boys. Yikes. Boys do just fine.
Oh God! All right.
damn it.
Wow.
Knight, you gonna do anything?
Knight has backed off because want
Well,
to
yeah.
appear out of nowhere in front of the racists.
He may want to go find other people. There should be 3 other, prisoners on this ship. We need to
Yeah,
find
go
them.
release the other bendy lady, the bloodbender.
The bloodbender.
Okay.
She's a bone bender.
Yeah, that's what I should do. You'll find everybody else.
She does boner
Try with that
bone
room
bending.
first.
Yeah.
That was bad. All right, I'll stop. Ugh.
Okay, where were we? That was. Oh, there's a good thing they rolled 10s because now the gang can go rush the old man and the guy with the crooked bones.
They're not really our target, so honestly, if both of them die, I'm not too upset.
Well, the old man is the secondary target.
Yeah, but he's not like the goal target.
True. Okay, and their attack. Let's give them a fate point for humans first.
See, if I could just touch him, then I can use the bendy power.
And they know who to attack first with their lovely shock sticks. So that would be the unfortunately crooked man.
Now, quick question: would I be able to tell what role it is, his power is to use on people?
No, no. You know what the power knowing what he has to roll for it is too meta for the power.
I'd have to touch him, I would assume.
Well, depends. If you're using his power, yeah, you'd have to. Is that it? Is that what you were trying to figure out? What you'd have to roll?
Right, because like if I on my turn again, if I go up and grab him, then at that point, yeah, I would automatically know. But it'd be nice to know beforehand. But it's fine if not.
All right, so yikes! We'll take the moderate consequence of shocked silly. Let's see. We've got amp going again.
The downside to the amplification ability, it's kind of meh.
Yeah,
Alone, if there's another power you have, it's not so bad.
yeah. he can't push through to help his
Oh, yeah.
friend or the person he's working with because they were both jailed together. Hey, sir. Give me another athletics roll. The only person in the world who, at a full run, moves the same speed she does at a walk.
Shut up. I'm just getting the bad rolls out of the way, okay?
Hey,
Just like,
that works. So move one more, either to like these four, or yeah, you probably want to go to those four, or so around there. You'll be in.
So, okay, so it's the larger square right here, all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well,
technically,
that's my move.
if we're doing squares
Okay, meanwhile, while you guys were doing that,
with him.
uh, someone else is doing something with some computers. There, she's been working on those. Knight, where are you going? What are you doing next?
I gotta go find the other people. Maybe that one girl can stop Bindi Boy. So maybe walk my way up to here. Well, not in there, but to the door. But who's in there? Find the sign.
Yeah, that's Francesca DiCarlo, the phone
Interval.
bender, and she's sitting in that room.
Okay, is there a way to just like, how do these doors open? Is there like a push button? The door just automatically opens and see what she does?
There's a keypad.
Oof.
Question: have you been taking into account that the doctor's with them?
Ooh,
I think the
Yikes.
doctor's dead, boys.
nice, that poor doctor. Let's see how he does against those two attacks.
Probably the first one, yeah.
First one wrecked his shit, I guess.
Yikes.
Second one, he at least had the 6 to help him.
Oh.
He was fine the second time.
Well, but yeah, right now he's curled up like a 4-leaf clover on the floor.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Jeez.
Hey, anybody know the keypad number to open these cages? Anybody? No.
Keep cage. No, from what I understand, they're a little busy at the moment.
What's her name? Didn't figure it out yet. Whatever she's doing.
Not yet. Almost there.
Who's out?
What?
Who is out of their cages?
So far, Iverson and Wilkins.
Huh, shit. The two possibly the most dangerous 1-2 punch in this whole prison. Perfect.
For you.
Found the ladies, but I don't get her cage open so she can walk out.
All right. Can you well,
I can try to phase through her door and then be on the other side, but
and then be trapped?
point is in there. Exactly. That'd be pointless. I can't phase her through the door. Like,
Can you at
drag
least
her.
take a look at the rest of the station? Maybe make a loop, see if we're missing anything else?
All right, I'll work on that, and I'll make my way to the next one.
All right. Meanwhile,
My turn?
there was a crooked man who spent a fate point for a +2 for
Do I get a go?
oh, you go after. Okay. Yeah.
I was like,
I forgot you. There's so many people doing stuff.
yeah.
And and crumbling.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't want. I'm gonna go tackle him.
Straight up tackle.
A
Right
grab,
ahead.
essentially. To run up to him, grab him, try to. You know how I do. Now
You're gonna
we're
bite
on
his hands.
space. What?
You're gonna bite his hands off.
No. We're on a space station. Is this like a like, regardless of my power, because that's more thematic? Is this a well lit station?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna see if I can use grasping shadows, but like I don't. My power, the just having my power on and being able to get that every single time would be a little bit too much. So
It's not like something out of Alien.
yeah, it's more like I just make the lights flicker. They're noticeably a little dimmer, but it's still bright. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna still go grab them. I still get my natural weapon ability, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. Oh wait, no, not a total of an 8. I'm dumb. Just natural weapon and fight. I was like, well,
Yep.
yeah.
You've grabbed him.
Then I'll just like hold the stun baton up to him and tell him to give up. And I'll gruffly like, give up. What are they even calling the superpowered people?
Freaks.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just like, give up, freak. And then hopefully, are they all close, or was it kind of like, yeah, they're probably.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Yeah, I was gonna whisper more of like a, just pretend, but
We can always
yeah.
do that when Acer gets here.
Yes, exactly.
We
So
can. Go ahead.
now it's Crooked Man's turn to you use a fate point for everything Bender, and another fate point for his last fate point for the crooked man who walked a crooked mile.
How many fate
Using-
points does this dude have?
How's he
Jesus.
All gone now.
How's he using his power?
How is he using his power?
I'm touching him.
You're touching him, but did you? It's
Yeah.
just a touch that turns it off.
Yeah, it's if I touch someone, let me scroll down. I was just looking at it. Yeah, by touching a target, you can temporarily strip away their power. If they resist, they can make an attack, or you can make an attack using fight to grab, which I did. Once stripped, they cannot benefit from their superpower in any way until the end of your next turn.
Ah.
Now he can try to break the grapple, but then he's still, or he can give in. Hopefully, but that's fine. I'm just trying to like delay. I don't want my bones bent. I'm delaying until Acer can get here.
Right. We will continue this combat. I promise we will. I just want, just as soon as Acer can talk to him.
At least tell them, hey, we're not bad guys. Work with us. We'll get you out of here, kind of thing, you know?
The crooked man is not in any shape to deal with anyone and near as strong as Shadowhound. And it's not like the 80-year-old, the 70-looking-year-old man is going to be able to do much either.
He'll be 10 here before long.
Yes. He'll be 10 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was wondering, I was like, wait, I thought there wasn't an old man. And I was like, oh, yeah, his power is all wonky.
Are we
Yeah,
gonna
and
say
I'll probably like,
yeah, go ahead.
I'll probably
Acer's
tell the other. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna Acer, just hurry up and fucking get there. Can we
And I'll
please?
probably just tell the guards,
You
be
know,
like,
you can just walk the one place now and get there, and you'll be able to do anything to anyone because they'll be all be in adjacent to you.
All right, beautiful. The shows up, sees the situation. What are the guards doing?
holding stun batons right around us
Okay.
as I
Yeah,
hold
man.
him.
Yeah, now that you've got him, they're surrounding.
And that's when when I see you come around the corner, I'm like, convince him to work with us.
Well, I'm getting there.
There's a problem. There's a problem there. You've got a power dampening field going on.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone, just calm down for a moment, please. Probably picking my way towards it, giving you giving you the look like
I
night.
can actually drop it. It's dismiss it at will.
I really shouldn't have listened to you, says the doctor on the ground. With the folded hands.
I dismissed my thing.
I'm ignoring him for right now. Kind of, step closer, step to, conversation distance with our 90-degree bender, and I look like I'm looking him over for signs of, emaciation, things like that. But in my head, I'm going to him. What's that?
In your head, you're going to what?
In my head, I'm going to talk to him and say, gosh, how do I put this? We're not your enemies. We want to help. And by we, I mean me, the person holding you, and 2 other people on this ship.
Tell him we want to get him off the ship.
Well, I'm waiting to see if he says any reaction to that at all.
I'm supposed to believe you. Hmm?
Well, considering
He is
you're...
British. He is British, and his accent is actual British and not
Okay.
fake.
Well,
fake
considering these... Considering we took the time to get up here. 1, we took the time to get up here. 2, these guards absolutely hate superpowers. And 3, considering the fact that not only am I talking to you in your head, but the person behind you is, well, as you see, restraining your powers, not just you. I think we can work something out here. We've been sent up here for a prison break.
Why didn't you say prison break to begin with?
Had to make sure that we were all aware that we need each other to get off this ship.
I need lots of help to get off this ship, definitely.
What's the closest thing to a sense motive?
That would be empathy.
Notice?
I was like, empathy.
God
That's empathy.
Fuck you.
All these every role you have to make today, just horrible for you, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You can't tell whether he's lying or not. You got a good feeling that he's telling the truth.
I look him dead in the eyes and say, be aware that we're getting everyone off this ship. I understand you have a bad... Well, you've had... Oh gosh, how would I put this?
I'd like
Bad-
it if you left that bitch here.
What's that?
What?
I'd like it if you left that bitch here.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's either
That
all of
bitch?
you or none of you.
Oh.
And I intend to be paid for my work, so it's going to be all of you.
And I intend to get the hell out of here, so okay. Just don't be surprised if she dies on the way home.
We will
Honestly, his power is kind of better.
I think here's the thing though. He just fucking decided that he was going to murder people, and that was when he had no handlers at home.
Who decided to go around murdering every single person who worked for Winchester without any handler?
It's not time for that argument. You're
not
not
time
in
for
her
that
head.
argument here. I look at him and say, then great. First things first, let's get rid of everyone here. As in the guards around us, not the prisoners, please. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair.
All right, we'll continue this conversation out in open air after they've been dealt with. And so Acer probably, finishes looking and, well, I guess that's that then.
He has his powers back now. I mean, that was a group conversation, or was that just between you two? Because I won't. He still doesn't have his powers unless I heard that or you tell me to.
I did say, well, that's that then, out loud.
Right? I don't know if you guys were we all part of that conversation.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, he has his powers back.
All right, so back to spending his last 2 fate points. Really?
Is he
I rolled
targeting
all
us?
No,
Okay.
I just rolled negative
Wow.
120.
So I'm still holding him. If I use my vampire, which he doesn't lose his power that way, would I know what it takes to use his power?
Will?
Will?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what?
Oh my.
Never mind. I was like, I was gonna do it at the exact same time, but
I
I
think
think
he's
I
got
don't
it.
need to.
Yeah, everybody's got like bent up limbs. Who's a security guard except you, and of course Knight's nowhere around here, so he's
Yep.
safe.
I just gotta let go, and I'm just like, oh, that's that.
All right. This is a new change of plans. I think I like this one much better, though. There are still people awaiting passage on board this vessel. We have 2 options. After, everyone has kind of been. Yeah. We can, A, ask them aboard and then take care of them as they come along. They're mostly scientists. Or B, we can just have you suit up and go our way back to the vessel and then, deal with him when we get there. Or see who's compliant.
Well, I mean, they've all seen your face.
Oh, well, I'm quite aware, yes, but I'm trying to do things differently. Julia made a good point.
No, I mean, if we leave anyone alive, and
Oh, up here everyone dies. On this station will not stay in orbit.
okay.
Yeah. Kind of looking at the ground, they're not dead yet, but I'm sorry. Where did we yes. Apologies. My name for this particular mission is Sally. Nice to meet you.
Davion Wilkins, says the old man. They called me Amp until they arrested me. I just wanted freedom for us. You know, like me and him, he points to Crooked Man. Doesn't know who did the power dampening, and he wasn't there for the brain talking.
That's fine.
People with powers deserve rights too.
That's what we're here for.
Absolutely. This is a jailbreak, and you're coming with us.
I'm assuming you guys know my name is, because you're with that lot, or at least you got here with him. I'll be nice.
Yeah. She nods.
Stephen Iverson, the Crooked Man.
Yep. All right. Let me just. Yep. Oh, I didn't put him down. Oh, because I didn't put him on the secondary target page. I guess we'll stick him on there.
Meanwhile, you get the thought from Julia. All right, I've got it.
You have what?
And you can start hearing ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk as things unlock themselves
Oh,
around the station.
maybe you should get on the intercom.
Is there an intercom unit near me?
For
Yeah.
Julia.
Okay. Yeah. Grab it and say, ladies and gentlemen, formerly held captive here in. What is this? They just called this the black hole? Okay.
Yeah.
Formerly captives of the black hole. My name for this mission is Sally. We're here to, destroy this prison and take any captives with us. We are supers just like you. We have these powers that they have locked you away because of. And we're giving you a chance to go free. If that's something you're interested in, we'll be meeting at, what is this, the mess hall? Yeah.
Yeah.
We would like to see you in the mess hall. We're not interested in fighting. We're not interested in destroying you. We're interested in getting you off this ship and back to civilization.
In other words, cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
That's fucking perfect.
I'm almost tearing up. You went full supervillain there, man. Lex Luthor style.
The crooked man looks at the speaker and says, who the fuck was that? And
Yeah, I was like, I can't wait for him to meet Julia.
That was numero tres of our four-man crew.
Yeah, she's got a terrible accent.
meanwhile, you're basically being cursed out by the head of the white water guard.
I put my yeah.
No,
well,
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
I just
We all want to
tired of
kick
him.
his head.
I just crush his skull.
Ow!
Oh.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Just
He's out.
darkened hand. Yeah, just darkened hand, just right into his head. It's like enough out of him.
Julia, can you relay back to the ship that we are currently experiencing, well, a containment breach, and to please stand by while we are getting the situation under control?
And do, boss.
Actually, not a containment breach. Let's do atmospheric leak. That is less likely to spook them.
All right.
I was just thinking about that. Yeah. Oh man.
Where? Let me see where Knight is. Oh, you came back, Knight. Okay.
Yeah, when you said they made the announcement to come meet back up there, I figured everybody else would come there too. So I'll be like, all right, I'll make my way over there.
Mhm.
I'm still going to stay invisible because I got time to make up.
So yeah, I'm waiting.
Meanwhile, give me a couple of seconds, do a couple of rolls.
Uh-oh. No shit.
Okay. Okay, now from one side to the what are they called? The mess.
Okay.
Comes a woman. She looks pretty, they all look pretty skinny because, prison food / people who might not be giving them enough prison food.
Right.
Dark hair. Looks like she would be statuesque if she'd put on a few pounds, ate a few more sandwiches.
Get this woman a sandwich. Sorry.
What about a snack cake? Would that help her?
Actually, that might be a
Probably.
really good parting. Yeah, like, well, give everyone a snack cake night. Yes.
Okay, so
I'm
what
a
I
bit-
do is I make my hand visible with the snack cake up to
Oh.
each person.
Night. Okay, fine. I'll allow it this time.
They'll take the snack cakes. They'll look at them.
So
Francesca will take it. Just keep going, heading to you guys. Dr. Francesca De Carlo, what are you going to do with that man? She points to the crooked man. You're going to let me free?
Whatever happens will not happen until we are groundside, please. Looks at the both of them. I understand that there have been some, well, events that have taken place between the two of you back when you were both free and clear on Earth. You are free to resume that policy. I understand, but I only ask we hold off on that until we are all safe and sound, hopefully stateside. Is that too much to ask?
No, it is not too much. But we might want to have medical examinations. Also, I need to collect some samples I have here of. Let's just say that I have information that is very, very useful.
This is Stefan.
Oh, Stefan's the.
Oh, you're right. Power
This is
enhancer.
Jessica.
Okay. You have. All right. We are still missing two. The John.
Those,
Go ahead.
when they have us take our walks, or at least when I have my walk, there are two people that are never let out. They are, I think, under sedation.
Correct. Knight, if you would be so kind as to go check on them and ask Julia as well. Julia, if you would be so kind as to check on our John Doe.
Which one was? So there's
The person.
Babsie's sister, and then John Doe, which we don't
believe
know anything about,
Bradley's
right?
brother.
Right, Robert Cameron is the target.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
don't know anything about the John Doe, and
I
I'm a little
will-
apprehensive. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
if you
Shadowhound will go.
Yeah, maybe if you could go ahead and take a look. But yeah, I would have. Yeah, go ahead, you two. I will stay here and make sure they keep the peace because, yeah, they need to keep the peace.
Okay, so Knight's going to check on Robert here, and Shadowhound. When you get there, doors open. No one's inside.
Is there anything that would be sedating someone? Like a table, a bed?
Yeah, there's a table there. There's some fluids dripping out of a IV in there. But it looks like for some reason most of that IV is kinked and bent in various ways that were preventing it from fully dispensing its payload.
Like 90-degree bent?
Uh-huh. Lots of 90-degree bends.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, I'm listening.
shit.
What do you say?
Shit. I have an assumption about this guy, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because this door was closed when we came, right?
Yes. And he was in there according to the guy in charge, the Whitewater chief. I'm going to come up with a different name for him every time, as long as I don't call him a sergeant.
Yeah, I just having a certain power, I'm just like, I think we got someone that can mimic powers. He's gone.
All right,
It's
immediately.
either that. I was like, it's either that or somehow Bendy Boy got over here and freed him.
Immediately look at look at our our crooked man. What do you know about the unknown on this ship, number 5? The John Doe.
Uh,
This is important, and it's important now.
I don't know much at all. They walked me past him. It's like they walked her.
Has
Sometimes
he
they
ever
really
touched you?
both off by walking us together.
Has he ever touched you?
I don't think they've ever seen him.
Okay. All right, this might be a problem. What about Knight? What about our number 4, our target?
Knight's away from keyboard at the moment.
Oh, okay. I look at them and go, it is quite possible that this person is highly unstable and headed straight toward us. I suggest we proceed with caution. I trust the 3 of you are going to be able to take care of yourselves. I'm good at what I do, but I am not like Shadowhound.
I will be fine. I'll be fine. I could use some help. Says Amp. Avion.
Well,
Probably will call out into the room, by the way, just in case maybe he's got invisibility.
Nope.
because
No answer.
Because according to Shadowhound, this one seems to know how to bend things at 90-degree angles.
I will go back to check the ship's entryway.
I don't like people using my power. That's not right.
No, in fact, it is quite dangerous on a flimsy tin can like this.
May I ask you something?
Hmm.
We had were you sent up here because of the power outages?
This ship was sent here because of power outages. We were sent here to collect... Well, we were sent here to collect a prisoner, and we decided...
Rescue. Stop saying collect.
Okay.
Harsh person.
Yeah, okay.
You're not a robot.
Well...
We are here to collect a prisoner.
We were here to stage a rescue mission for one person and decided, well, all 5 made sense. Kind of nodding towards Francesca and Stefan. The 2 of you have done nothing wrong in the eyes of the law in the first place. It doesn't make any sense for you to have been up here. And you, looking at the crooked man...
Wait, the crooked man is Stefan. You mean
I'm
Davion?
sorry. Yeah, all right,
Gotcha.
I'm putting names down. Power Enhancer, Davion. Yeah.
Davion Wilkins, a.k.a. Amp.
Yeah. Amp. I'm just putting that down. And then Stefan. Nodding toward Stefan. Even though you've committed illegal acts on Earth, well, I can't say that I haven't done the same. And what kind of hypocrite would I be if I were to judge you based on that?
I like the fact that you're being honest. When some of us aren't, he looks at Francesca. But why don't you tell him, Doc? I mean, there's a reason they put you in here with me. Not just because you were chasing me and they found out you could do what you do.
The file made it sound like Francesca was locked up here because she displayed her powers in the manner she did.
It's because of how she likes to use her powers. And what I mean, likes.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Sometimes, I will tell him. Fine, if we're going to be truthful. I have, It's like an addiction. If I use my powers and it happens to cause pain, I sort of enjoy it.
I like her.
To me, I'm like Acer's like, yeah, I use my powers all the fucking time. That doesn't matter to me.
In the distance, Martyr's like, I like her. No.
She likes causing
Um,
pain. He likes taking pain. Ugh. Um. But yeah, my God, internet. What the fuck? All right. Um. Look at them. I suggest. Well, Knight is still away from keyboard. Are we able to say Knight has gone and checked on that, or?
I'm
Probably.
listening.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he has his headphones.
Okay, Knight, you do get there. It is open. The guy's in there, unconscious, hooked up to IVs, and there's a. You can actually see it in the back of roof, no, not roof, ceiling of the room. One of the Jacobs devices.
So what if I unhook the thing that's suppressing him to be awake?
Well, he'd have to run it out of his system to be awake.
Oh, true. Well, at least unhook him
Shadowhound.
from the machines.
So,
Okay, so you unhook him from the IVs.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you can do that without having to use your power, so you don't get that lovely brain pain.
Yeah, I'd probably become visible because it's probably dampened in the room, but
Yeah. Yeah, if you walked in there with your powers on, you'd be hurt.
yeah, I'm gonna
Speaking
go
of walking
visible.
into rooms, Shadowhound, did you go from that cell to where you are now?
yeah, I went towards the ship.
Okay, that was at least your end open when you guys came in and went down the hall, but it's closed now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in. Like, I'm gonna start the little. Because it's like an airlock, right? One end opens, the
Yeah.
other closes. Yeah, I'm gonna activate that.
It takes a little bit of time, but opens up for you. You can
And
go
then,
in and
yeah, I'm also telling Acer, like, he might be on the ship.
God damn it.
Unless
Probably
they,
just.
they could have closed, like, the scientists could have closed it, but I have to check. And since I'm in security outfit, they'll at least be like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, Acer would probably say tonight, you need to grab him and get to the airlock now. Um, uh, Julia, whatever plan you have for destroying this ship needs to happen in the next 15 seconds. Otherwise, it's just going to have to sit. And turning back to the other three of them. All right. Hmm. Can I use my mental blast to just kind of kill everyone that's not them here?
yes. It's not like they have. It might take time.
Well, I was planning on using my collateral.
Oh,
Oh,
so you want everyone to leave. Like, everyone head back to the ship kind of thing?
Well, kind of a well, so it only affects my zone and the zones adjacent to it. So I tell them, I need the three of you to go to the airlock right now. Our fifth guest may decide to leave without us, and I don't want that to happen. Additionally, I don't want them dead. Well, I want them dead so they don't tell anything about. Julia, can you just.
it's
Well,
not the ethical. Just leave them to die. Well, or to kill them. What? Why?
you need to understand something. What we're doing here is incredibly illegal, and even though the chances that someone comes and gets them while they're alive are incredibly slim, any amount of that could have any number of federal agencies coming to talk to me, my allies, and conversely from us to you. I don't
I
want to
was
take that
hoping
chance.
I had wanted to help these people, says the doctor, and with his corded limbs.
kind of, squats down. I know you did, and I'm very sorry about this, but The truth is, the game was rigged from the start. And I'm going to. It really doesn't take much to knock someone out, just kind of choking. Or I could mental blast. Let's just mental blast him. It's quicker that way. It's less messy. Makes
Yeah.
Acer seem less involved.
just drops dead after you talk to him. Okay.
Yeah, pretty
Less
much.
involved.
Well, also, you know.
Julia comes trotting down the hall. All right, I've located where their main reactor is. Not a reactor, darn it. Main power section is. All we have to do is find a good way of shorting it out really, really powerfully, and boom.
How long is that going
Probably-
to take us? Because at this point, we have minutes to get back on the ship.
It'll only take a few minutes.
Then you need to do that, and do that now. Looking at the other three, we need to get off this ship.
I think I can help, says Davion, picking up one of the shock sticks. Takes it and taps on a wall. A little spark goes off. And then he concentrates on it for a second and taps it on the wall again. Big spark goes off. Scorch mark on the wall. I don't just amplify people.
Julia,
I like him.
Davion,
Forgot about that.
Davion, Julia, you're going to be a great help to us. Please take care of this and take care of this now. Looking at the other two, we're going to put our differences aside. Yes, I don't really have much time to explain. If our ship leaves without us, we're stuck here.
I will catch up. She goes running back towards. Well, it's the same direction that the other two are going,
Right.
except for she's running faster because she's not 70. Poor Julia's helping poor Davion.
Yep. And, well, Stefan, are we all right?
We're fine. Let's get out of here. Well, I do like some of the benefits of being here. He scrunches up a couple more of the original group. They were shitheads.
Oh, I have no doubt. And if we get out of here and excuse me, if we get out of here and resolve things peacefully, there may be more shitheads for you to kill. Even better, you might be paid for them.
Hey, now that's my job.
I like being paid. I like being paid, and I like what I do.
Just
Let's
nods.
go.
Yep. And the nice thing is, because all three of us are actually still suited up. Oh, this helps. That does help. All right. Yeah, we're gonna rush back.
Yep.
They should probably get suits from the guards.
Were there any spare by the airlock when we came in?
No,
Oh yeah,
No?
not by the airlock. No, you'd have to find where they put.
Where would you put them except nearby?
Well, true, it would be nearby, but it's not someplace. It's not like they're hanging on the right there.
He's gonna stop. We're going to need the suits off these men.
That doesn't take long because
Yeah.
the crooked man can make people unbend a bit too.
Good, because
So
yeah,
there's
we're
lots
yeah.
of screaming.
Yep, we're going to take those and yeah, get to the airlock because if that ship leaves without us, we're fucked.
Francesca meets you guys there, and she's got something tucked up in her shirt. It's like if you take a shirt and you're holding something in it,
Yeah.
you don't want to take your shirt off because a little awkward.
I don't really care what it is you're trying to take with you. However, you're going to need to fit that inside of a suit. Alternately, you could take it out from there and just put it in a pocket.
Yes, yes. And she'll grab
What
them.
that
They're like two
Bible?
handfuls of. They almost look like marbles for a second until you see that they're dull and kind of bone colored.
Hmm.
And she starts
What?
stuffing them into the pockets of the suit she's going to be wearing.
Okay.
I want the
This
free
is the,
Bible.
this is the information I need. I was telling you about the Jacob's device. It causes cancer.
Oh,
Ooh.
I've
actually,
been
go ahead.
I've been picking bone growth off of myself for well, I think I've been here for 2 years.
Um,
After the first year, it starts accelerating.
does that extend to the rest of the group?
Probably it's hard to see on Crooked Man because he's already all angles. But when I got skinny enough to be able to feel them under my skin, I pulled them out. Hurts a little bit on me. I
Alrighty.
don't like that kind
Did you
of
hear
pain
what Mike
causing.
said?
No.
He wanted preacher's Bible.
Preacher's Bible is going to be on the ship. Well, actually, no, he'd carry it with him. So yeah, you can get Preacher's Bible, and you also teleported Robert somewhere where they can take him in, right?
Yeah. I
Good.
whatever body were unconscious in those cells and bring them back to the ship.
So while they've been doing all this, have I been able to get onto the ship?
Yes, you get onto
Okay.
the ship.
All of us,
What am?
or
No, I was gonna go in like after I messaged you,
okay,
cause
yeah.
yeah. How's the scene?
Well, the scene immediately inside is fine and quiet. So you could, considering the people you left behind, you could head towards the scientists area, or you could head towards the cockpit.
Think I'll head towards the cockpit. I want to make sure the pilots are okay.
Oh God, we're playing Among Us. God damn it.
Damn it, computer! He already caught on. All right, I can take off my outfit. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. No, there's no problems in the cockpit. The pilots look at you.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
like,
is the leak taken care of?
yeah, still not sure. Just making sure everything's okay in here. I already walk out. Like I let the door close.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'll go back to the science room.
Yeah. One of the scientists is laying on the floor unconscious.
It's like, yeah, different story there. One of them or all of them?
Well, there were only two that got left behind.
Oh, okay. What's the other one doing?
He's not in there as far as you can see.
Don't like. Well, let's, for the sake of it, let's activate my power. And then
Okay.
go to the unconscious scientist. See if, like, something's wrong with him or anything like that.
It looks like he's been knocked in the back of the head.
It's like someone could be running a rescue mission of their own.
Well, how much? Yeah, I was gonna say, are we able? How much longer before we're able to get on the ship?
Pretty much immediately because Davion and Julia get up to you and said, "Okay, we need to go."
We need to go.
Oh yes. All right. Cancer talk can wait until we're not in mortal danger. Yes. Let's go.
You guys go through the airlock.
Yeah, we need to get on the ship.
I don't like that there's a scientist missing and a John Doe missing, and even my power isn't doing. Yeah, which by the way, when you guys get in, it's a little dimmer, and no powers are working initially.
A
Did you
warning
find?
hand would have been nice.
Yeah, when you ask me that, I'm just like,
And
one of the scientists is missing. The other one's
And
unconscious.
Knight, I don't remember you being particularly strong. You carrying the primary target?
Trying.
He is very thin, so. And you can feel through his thin skin and lack of muscle tone. Lots of little bumps on his bones.
Lovely.
Um. Lovely. Where are the pilots?
Yeah, this dude's bumpy.
Pilots seem to be fine, but we don't know what's going on. Scientist missing, John Doe missing, scientist unconscious.
All right. From here on out, no one goes anywhere alone. All right. I need
We
this.
should take off really soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
And I said I will take care of that. The rest of you need to find whoever is the stowaway on this ship. Don't go alone. And I am going to grab Julia, and we are going to
Well-
go to the cockpit.
How big is this ship?
It's okay. It's about 1.5 times the size of a regular
Space shuttle.
space shuttle.
Okay.
So there was a room for scientists. Is there a room for the security people, or were we in the main chamber when we came?
We're in the main chamber, but there are other areas, like engineer, quote unquote engineering, as if it was a Starfleet ship. But
Guess we'll
basically,
head.
engine room.
I'll head there.
All right, and that's when you hear, I told you I'm an astrophysicist. I don't know how to fly anything or give control from here to anyone.
Bring him to me. I want his head.
Mate, you know what's the good thing, man? I've been locked up forever. You don't want your head crushed, huh? I don't want my head crushed, but you
I opened the door. Power's still going, by the way.
okay? Now, as opposed to everybody else you've seen who's been in the facility as a prisoner, John Doe is still pretty beefy and strong looking.
Lovely.
Who's this? Please tell him I'm an astrophysicist, not a physicist or an engineer. I look at the stars. Yeah, and we're in them. You can fly us anywhere, right? Just take me home.
What's
all.
all right, so what are his powers initially?
Far as you can tell, it is definitely like yours.
Yep, vampire. Okay. That was my first thought when you said there was kinks in the wire thing, and I was like, there's been no chance for this guy to come up here, so this guy is stealing powers. Or copying powers. Yeah, I'm just like, hey, that's the goal. We're getting out of here. It's a jailbreak.
All right. I don't fucking know you, but You weren't either of the voices on the intercom. You were one
That's
of the people who came through first, right?
yeah. That's because I'm the muscle. Even though I don't look like muscle at all.
Yeah, he does look like muscle though.
Yeah.
You don't want to tussle with me. You just want to get me home, right?
I mean, we're here to break everyone out that's been held prisoner, so
Because if we
up to
tussle, you make my shit go away. I make your shit go away, and I think I've got the physical advantage. But there's two of us, says the astrophysicist, and then he looks at the astrophysicist and who goes, "Oh, wait, never mind."
Wait, what did the astrophysicist say?
But there's two of us.
Yeah. I just look at the astrophysicist as well. I'm like, you shut up.
Oh. Nah. Shadowhound,
Uh.
anything exciting? And who did you take with you?
No one. I think he just
No.
kind of walked off towards the engine room. He was like,
Motherfucker! I told you
Yeah,
not to go anywhere
he does-
without another person.
he's just going on his hunches, his little hunting hunches. It's the
All right.
whole animal and man thing. So yeah, he's just like, let's go lock him up in the science room, and we'll get out of here. I love it. There's another me.
Oh, hey, sir, you take Julia to the cockpit. You said,
Yes.
all right. So is everything okay? No. As investigating physicist, there is a very bad power breakdown going on there. The station is going to blow
All right.
momentarily.
I'm stepping in. I'm stepping
Why?
in.
She's giving a good excuse. Let her do her thing.
The next thing they're gonna do is call and report. And yeah. Okay, fine. I'll let her do her thing.
You can control them if they don't.
Okay,
Or if
what about the guard contingency? Did all of you get back? Yes. Yeah, we did. That's when they start looking at her funny. You didn't sound like
Hey, you two. Stop fucking with her. She's not very bright some days, okay?
We don't have time for discussion.
but you're trying to say the physicist isn't very bright.
I look at the pilot and say,
And that's about the point you give me a physique roll. Actually, a will roll, then a physique roll.
"Excuse me."
Yes. It's called the worst timing in the universe. Okay. Ever yeah, well, you know the trope of the quote unquote psychic nosebleed?
Yes.
So you get a splitting headache for a moment, and blood gushes out of your nose, making a psychic nosebleed look like no blood at all. And you are bombarded with well, it's a lot of anger, grief, and on top of that, more anger, and an image of what looks like Allison melting into a pool of quicksilver and with a skull in it.
Probably
Luckily, you
staggered.
got 3 on your physiques, or you would have fainted.
Yeah, probably reels back, into the wall behind her, holding her nose. Get us the fuck out of here.
The station's going to explode badly.
Well, and that's just yeah, probably sinking to, a sitting position, looking at the pilot. Get us out of here. Did my roll still count to actually, like, convince them?
Yeah, it still
Okay.
counts. So they're gunning everything up as quickly as possible now.
Yeah, no,
As-
she's whole. Go
if,
ahead.
if your words didn't change their minds, all of a sudden blood gushing out of your nose and you falling down did.
Yeah, something bad's going on. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yep, no, I know exactly what's happened. The only person with psychic powers I know like that are Celia. I'm sorry, as powerful as Asa's is, it's not that powerful. That is Celia. Computer's like, well, it was Asa, but now it's Celia. Yeah, probably still sitting there, and I motion to, no, yeah, probably motion down to Julia. She's trying to avoid using psychic powers at this point. And, excuse me?
I said,
Looking up and going, I need you to make sure everyone else is okay.
All right. But are you okay?
I didn't ask you to ask me how I was. I said go make sure everyone else is okay.
She nods and goes.
I didn't ask you to ask that. I'm watching the pilots just to make sure we're getting everything, and then yeah, we are going to end up killing them, but that's later. They saw my face, they die. As simple as that.
So you can actually feel the lovely kick of G's as this shuttle moves the fuck away from the space station. You're actually a pretty good distance away when you can see.
Oh, the explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, Acer's probably hauled herself into her seat and maybe is tentatively reaching out. Status report.
Found the John Doe. He's a pretty alright guy.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Julia sends back. Everyone seems to be okay. Well, a certain group of people are having the best meal of their lives, or at least of the last couple years.
All right. I'll be there.
Got snack cakes if anybody wants another one.
They all raised their hand. Even the big guy is eating.
Hey,
good, because I
wait,
poisoned those.
where are my shorts? I got some beers if y'all want some of those too. Y'all haven't had those in a while. Hold on, which pocket did I put those in?
I love it. We're just like we're sailing away from an exploding space station prison, and just drinking beers and eating snack cake.
Probably, stick my head between the two, the pilot, co-pilot. Yeah, probably, most of the blood has been removed, but there might still be a piece of it on the corner of her lip trickling, that's trickled down. And how long until landing?
It's probably going to be 2 days, just like the trip up here. Well, we want to make it as careful as possible, and we've got to send down the information so that they know what happened. What happened, by the way?
We're supposed to be information black.
Well, they do give us a scrambler for a reason. But really, what happened? And also, what happened? He just to your nose and face.
So is this the part where like thematically I just let, Julia know, say, you need to get up here and get us a faster way down? Because then maybe you just hear the echo of pating, pating in the back of both of their heads.
Well, can she fly it?
She said she could.
Okay, I couldn't remember, so I was like, please don't kill them without knowing.
All right.
Dragging
So
them.
you gauss pistol them in the back of the head. With
Yeah, they were asking questions.
you
What?
were asking questions and preparing to give your information away.
Yeah, they were asking questions. Yeah, no, remove them both from their seats. Yeah. Hopefully Julia gets up here and sees Acer struggling with the bodies and goes, "You need to help me with these."
All righty. And then I need to get in the seat.
You need to find us the fastest way down we can. They were planning on taking a 2-day route. I'm assuming that's going back to wherever they wanted us to go. There's gotta be a faster way down, and one that'll take us to, well, the island we're aiming for.
Definitely. And we get to use that frequency that what's the face gave us.
Use it. I'm going towards the back. Stepping back. And Julia.
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay, you cut out. I missed you.
Oh, she goes, and Julia, thanks. And yeah, we'll step to the back and see how everybody's doing. We have.
We're all having a party back here, so.
Probably,
Look-
yeah.
More like a how much astronaut food you can eat contest.
Yeah, Acer's, probably come back. She's got, you can see, dried blood running down from, one cheek. She looks paler than she's ever looked. People who would know her, Knight and Shadowhound specifically, would probably notice that her hands are trembling slightly. They never do that.
And if
Except
anyone's
You
paying
need a snack cake?
attention, Robert's starting to wake up.
All right. All right, the
Did
five
we?
of you.
What were his powers? Did we know, or do I? Well, I guess I would know, but like, did she tell us?
No, she didn't tell you, and what people had information that it was unknown transformative powers.
Okay.
Okay, what is his powers?
He can alter things, change them.
Okay, I don't like that he was sedated because I wonder like if it's because he can't control it. So I'm gonna put a hand on him.
Yeah, just until he wakes up and we can explain the situation to him. Probably kind of present, get there to them. 1, 2, 3. Looking at our unknown. All right. Apparently, when I made a broadcast to everyone saying we were all going to get off this ship together, that wasn't clear.
I just wanted to make sure I was one of the people who were getting off.
I stare at him for a long moment.
I look over and just like, you can mimic your powers. Don't try anything funny.
He stares right back.
Wasn't planning on it. Tell me, you don't look like the others around here. Did they give you special treatment?
No, I didn't get any special treatment. I didn't get any treatment at all. If it weren't for that power outage and he points to the crooked man. They walked you by my cell at some point, didn't they? Yes, they did. They took us for walks to keep our minds off of the fact that we could actually do something to them because, if we started, they'd have to stop us, and I might not stop. Yeah, you. They walked you by my place, so I was able to figure out how to use what you got. I bent up my IV, and I've been waiting for my chance ever since.
What is your name?
It doesn't matter what my name was. You guys can call me Ultimate.
Ultimate.
I'm proof that people like us are supposed to be in charge. What?
Well, Shadowhound.
Nothing.
I was going
That
to
was
say,
a-
does this sound exactly like Shadowhound?
No, it's worse. This is that's the personality of the villain that the other villains don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yeah.
Magneto. He's Magneto,
Yep.
and some people will agree with him, and others are just like, "Yo, you just murder everyone in that city."
Well, considering almost all of us here have powers similar to yours, I can't say I disagree. The fact that they're willing to lock anyone up because of it. By the way, the dossier had almost nothing about where they picked you up from or for why. Did they ever give a reason?
Only reason I knew was because, well, I needed money, so I was going to go get some. Then that's stupid. Why did I send the stupidest man in the world to go fight people? This guy, bro, flying out of the sky. And I'm like, oh, look, it's somebody pretty tough, pretty strong. Now I'm pretty tough, pretty strong. So I beat the piss out of him, and he beat the piss out of me. And then somebody hit me with some lightning from behind me. I didn't even notice she was fucking there. Fucking dark-haired floating bitch. You guys recognize that description? That's Hera.
Yeah, I see. And they subdued you, and now you're up here. You were up here. Lovely. Well, I can safely say that everyone at this table is going to have second chances at free life.
Don't know if everyone deserves such a thing, but I guess it's going to happen.
Well,
She's still glaring at the man.
Well, and that's where I say, I will put it this way. We were paid to come retrieve that man. Pointing at
Robert.
robot camera. Sorry, Rob Cam. There we go. The fact that, well, when we realized that we were going to a prison specifically designed to contain supers, and the reason behind, well, most of your reasons for being up here, they had nothing on you, as I said before, nodding to Ultimate.
And put it this way, y'all could be dead, and we could have just gotten him and blown you up in the station. So, be grateful.
Kind of looking at Knight like, what the fuck are you doing? We can't fight all 5 of them, okay?
We could fight 4 of them.
Trying to do that might have been a mistake. He
Hmm.
immediately appears behind Knight
Yeah.
because I could have gotten here before you.
Knight, please.
Just stating my thoughts.
Yes, but next
Permanently
time, speak for yourself. We decided that it was a good idea, well, one, to destroy the place, and that whatever reasons they had for locking up people were entirely unjust here. You're all getting a second chance by, well, I guess dumb luck, considering had we not been paid to come up here, you never would have been released. And who knows what would have happened had we not been there when the security team was there. Actually, Kind of looking at Crooked Man. I like to think you would have won that, especially with Amp. But who knows? Either way, I'm not asking for money from any of you, as I imagine none of you have anything left on planet Earth. I will say this, though. We're a small, burgeoning group of superpowered individuals that take on contracts. If any of you are interested in that line of work, well, you've all proven that there is work to be had for you in those spheres. If not, go ahead. Go and do anything as you please. You're free. I would just maybe consider, well, if you would donate a favor to us, I think that would be more than fine.
Yes, it sounds good. And working for you, would you be able to assist me in, I guess, suing Jacob's Corp?
She gets this she's not sure how to feel about this. There's Jacob's corpse, which she's like, yes, I'll help you kill oh, you just want to sue Jacob's corp.
Well, no, we can sue and then kill.
Or at least get them to shut down the production of that machine. We now that we know long-term effects is very bad.
That is something that has come to mind. You did mention that. Apparently, according to what was her? Did she have like a super name at all?
Who?
I just call her Bone Lady. I forget her real name.
Her name's Francesca. The name they gave her was Ostia.
Oh, that's right. Close to osteoporosis.
Yep.
I love it.
That is a good point. Ostia brought it to our attention, getting off the ship, that long-term exposure to these kinds of, well, superpower suppressing devices cause, well, is it just bone cancer, or do you suspect there may be other types, Francesca?
There may be other types. I'm sure if he looks at Ultimate, I'm not sure about him. He seems to have taken to everything better than everyone else. That's because I'm strong.
Ah, yeah, my genes, my genes aren't whack like yours.
Whack.
His genes, whack. God. All right.
She says, maybe the Crooked Man, me. I don't know about the other inmate. I'm sure Davion is probably having problems, but I don't know because his physiology changes.
Is Davion awake yet?
You mean
Not
You mean
Davion.
Robert?
Robert. Yeah, Robco. Robcam.
Yeah, he's basically awake, looks weak and tired, kind of
Robert.
confused.
Robert, it's your lucky day. You're going home.
Oh,
Yes, there's someone there waiting to see you.
really?
Yes.
Been so long since I've been home. He looks like he's about to fall back asleep.
Yeah. Probably, motion to Shadowhound. Go take him. Let's get him some rest. Shadow Hound. He
Sorry.
can't hear you. No, go ahead.
Oh my god, I was phasing out. I was looking at the power replication stuff. I'm kind of jelly. Sorry, say that again.
Probably nods to Rob and goes, take him to a bed. Let him have some rest, or at least
All
make
right,
him as
yeah,
comfortable as you can.
I'll pick him up. And oh my god, I just like lost the last like 5 minutes of my life just now. I know he woke up, and you talked to him, and he was like, "Oh, it's been a while since I've been back home." Did you ask about his power?
I didn't.
No.
Okay, as I carry him, I'm just like, so you can control your power, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure they had you sedated, so I was worried.
He wouldn't try and turn the this ship
Well, no, it'd be
into a
more of
giant
a
space
I don't want
duck.
him to suddenly just turn into a whale. Or, yeah, the ship just suddenly spontaneously turns into a mouse and we all die. Something like that,
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll take him to, oh crap, probably one of the rooms where there's something comfortable to lay on.
Yeah, there's plenty of space now that there's no soldiers.
Exactly.
Well, and yeah, a nod to Francesca. That being the case, if you wanted to sue, let's say I have my own bone to pick with Jacob's Corp. We could work something out, most definitely. More importantly, we might start finding a way of ridding cancer. Maybe it goes away with time, considering you're not not underneath Jacob's Corp equipment, but I sincerely doubt it. The rest of you, you don't have to make a decision now. All I ask is that we're amicable and we don't do anything to jeopardize each other until we are all headed our separate ways back on the ground. Are these terms acceptable?
Guess that means I can't kill her? No, that means I can't kill you.
Here they go again.
It means that
I agree.
It means that I'm not allowed to boot either of you out of the airlock.
They both quietly nod, still giving each other the stink eye.
Because even if Acer can't do it, she's got Shadowhound and Ultimate. Because if Ultimate wants to go home, if he doesn't have any superpowers that involve surviving reentry laying around, so he probably wants to get home. And if that involves shoving someone out of the airlock to stay safe, I imagine he will.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Are we trying a Shaba thing or something?
No Shaba stuff.
Maybe at that moment, Acer finally wipes the blood out off of the corner of her jaw and goes, that being said, we're going to be landing at a nearby remote island from which I believe we're going to have passage off of. After that, well, I'm sure they can get you wherever you need to go. I've given them quite a discount on this mission.
That sounds good.
With that, she nods to each of them. Well, the ship is, get comfortable on this ship. I don't think it'll be long. I'm going to go check and see if our new pilot is needing any help. And we'll go take a look and see what Julia's doing.
Come up to Acer and be like, hey, what's wrong? You haven't gotten that way in a while. What happened?
Ooh, I like how you said in a while. It implies it's happened before, and you're right, it has. I just didn't know that Knight knew, but now that I know Knight knows, She probably does kind of look how. Come here. And she's gonna probably walk, towards the front of the ship out of earshot. Something bad has happened. Something very, very bad has happened. And I don't know what it is. Let's just let's get up to the bridge and I can explain. Yeah, getting to the bridge with Julia. I think something's happened to Celia. Either that or Allison. Sitting down at the co-pilot's chair. Julia, if I wanted to place a call to our friend on the ground, how do I do that?
She hands you a headset. She points to a bunch of numbers with dials underneath each one of them. Those are the frequency modulations, and she hands you or at least her copy of the number to call, or the number to put into that.
Right. Yeah, we'll put the number in and beam down to the ground. First things first, Julia. ETA.
ETA, at the rate we're going, we can get down there in about 35. Wait, my brain's going the wrong direction. We'll be down there in about half a day.
All right. Yep, and let's place that call.
Okay.
This is Operation Black Hole calling tower.
First, all you hear is 7:38, 26, 15.
This is Operation Black Hole calling tower. Do you read?
How is the mission going? Says Lexica's voice.
We have 5 passengers in addition to our original 4-person crew. We are approximately 12 hours from ETA touch to 12-hour ETA. I need a favor.
All right.
Do you remember Asa? You would have known
Yes.
him as the Illithid.
Yes.
Something's gone horribly wrong. I need to know what it is. Can you please find out some information before we land?
I can. And they'll send landing directions and coordinates shortly.
Please do. Signing off.
38, 67, 45.
Yeah, put the headset down. Look up at night. Are you tired?
Little. I mean, that body was kind of heavy to carry by myself.
Sorry about that.
Well, if you take a long rest, you can get your spell slots back.
Sorry, there's gunk on the keyboard. On the controls, Julia.
Nothing that a few wipes didn't take care of.
Kind of pat her on the shoulder. All right. Standing up. If you're going to turn in, go right ahead. I'll keep an eye on things. If you feel like staying up, I might get a little bit of shut-eye.
I'll hang out here for a little bit, just to keep her company up here in the cockpit.
What, night get sleep? Come on, man. You know better.
You know,
Night
pat
never
him,
sleeps.
pat him on the shoulder too. I think we're all ready to be back in our comfort zone.
I've been in my comfort zone.
Hey, you, shut it. With that, she actually does take the mask. Well, I was gonna say, yeah. Would it have been reasonable for her to have brought that mask along?
Yeah,
Okay, and
doesn't
puts it.
weigh very much.
What's that?
Doesn't weigh much.
Yeah, would have put that back on, and that feels better. I'm going to go sleep. And yeah, that's what Acer's gonna do. Hopefully.
All right, and that seems like a good place to end it for the night.
Oh, this is exciting, guys.
Fun, fun, fun. Let's do sign offs. Start with Shadowhound.
Oh shit, I'm in the kitchen.
Okay, we'll start with Knight.
Okay, that works. Scott, psych. I played Knight, and hey God, we're done with the whole space thing. I think I'm done. We got more people, so we'll see where that goes. I don't know where they're gonna stay. Anyways, so other games I'm in. So Thursday is supposed to be Fast Cars Clear Gyms, where I played Mikey, where the original plan for the heist didn't go according to plan, but it still went off. So that's a good thing, I guess. We still accomplished what we were supposed to. It didn't go smoothly, but it still worked. Whatever. And then on Friday, I play chess in the Ballad of the Menagerie, where we are convincing people to join in corporate working together with some boss dude expanding. I don't know. It's weird. That's what we're doing there. We're trying to play entrepreneur. Okay. And then every other Saturday when we do Bitter Ends, the Apocalypse Waterworld thing, I play Daddy Castiel. He's an angel and tells little children, no, we're not making a stop because we have a destination to get to. And worrying about another weird guy that gets stabbed and then 4 hours later goes and drinks. Like, really? And then on Sundays, I'm in Cosmos as Vagara, who got interrupted for his dinner, pulled through a portal, and now is in a big old spire thing with a bunch of different portals. So he's like, okay, I need a room with a forest so I can feel comfortable. Yeah. And then on Monday, I play Xander on the Fire Strike, who is making relations with further developing of communications. He's going to a fancy party with a lot of big name people so he can do the whole social thing and build connections with people to gather more information, waiting for the chance to get in the library and do a bunch of research. And being that Tuesday's completely done with, we voted that we're done with that one, so we're not doing Ulcer Bridge no more. And then we're back to Wednesday. And that's all the stuff I'm in.
All right, Acer.
Computer, I swear, when I get back down there, whatever has happened will probably have Acer killing people. Just want you to know. If something has happened to Celia, oh, she's probably going to start killing indiscriminately. But I don't think it's Celia. So in that case, I will kill whatever has caused Celia to feel this way. Probably roll some dice to see if she starts killing indiscriminately. And then, she'll probably just pass out. I just want you to know that. And if she ends up in jail, it's your fault, not mine.
Okay.
He's like, what is going on? Is he really going to do this?
Black Hole 2 built just for Acer.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Probably. How did you
The
steal? Yeah, go ahead.
replacement crew arrives at Black Hole 2. A woman meets them at the door. Ah, welcome. Yeah, we're here to see the prisoner. Oh, that's me. What? Welcome to my crew.
You're going to...
Controls.
Right. Oh, God. That'd make for a good something or other, but not this time, I don't think. Oh, man, today was a trip and like 3/4, like more than a trip and a half. My gosh. You can also find me on, well, tomorrow's hopefully Fast Cars Clear Gems. You can hopefully find me on, well, yeah, this Sunday we'll be back for Tales from the Cosmos. Can't be sick 2 weekends in a row. Can I? No,
We can
seriously.
try.
Can it not happen 2 weeks in a row? Um, you can also find me on Monday playing Twinkle Bailey, the isekai, who's finally the captain of his own ship. And so the first thing he starts doing is, rubbing elbows with, spy catchers. Twinkle, the guy that's, a thief and spy. Um, yeah. You can also find me on. Well, that brings me back to Wednesday.
Ah, a Shadowhound?
What a Shadowhound. This is exciting. Yeah, we got to be in space, and I got to meet someone that's better than me, and I love it. He's the ultimate. He might be our next enemy. We'll see. um, yeah, I'm looking at power replication, and I only looked at the base power replication originally because I was like, okay, well, cool, whatever. Power vampire, awesome. I'm looking at power suite duplication. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. I can just completely copy someone's suite of powers. I lose mine until I get rid of it. But like, oh, or I can have lingering power replication eventually, where I just keep it until the end of the scene. But anyways, you can also catch me Saturday, every other Saturday for the Bitter Ends as Eot the Wild Child, traveling the high seas of the flooded world. Now currently on the rocky road that you see remains at the tops of the Rocky Mountains, where the last of the U.S. is congregated. It's great. And then beyond that, on Sundays, you can catch me as a multitude of characters, all now residing in or coming to the Silver Spire, as I have named it. It's going to stick, goddammit. Way too many to list. I was eating toast. You'll just have to check in to see which character I'm playing at which time. It'll be great. And then on Mondays, you can catch me as Oliver Byrne, the bear who is just a bear, and his voice is a little bit easier to talk into. The biohacker, biotechnician who got to go to a fancy dinner and, oh dear God, watching a bear try to use silverware. It's probably not fun for some people. And now we're going to a fancy fucking gala where we're going to be like meeting all these new people, and he's just going to be like, I stand out like a bear in a crowd. And that's everything.
Okay. And I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And on Sundays, I'm in Tales from the Cosmos as both Eliadris Night Eye, the Elven Monk, and Thorin Deadblade, the wizard who walks like a fighter. Really, that's all I do other than run this game and drive these poor saps crazy. So we're going to get out of here with a RIP Operation Black Hole.
Okay, yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Operation
Black
Black Hole.
Hole.